Hello guys, welcome back to our channel once again. I'm Emoli Edwin.
At Dennis Keton.
We are the gatekeepers. We're back. It's double game week 20. On our previous videos, you can check. We've brought you the Saturday matches. We have the Manchester Derby. We are now on the London Derby. This is on Sunday, guys. We still have other matches, but to start, they say first things first, because this is a match we are talking of. The number one, the leaders of the Premier League as we speak right now, Arsenal at number one against Tottenham, who are at number.
They're number 4, 5.
5 right now. Number 4 belongs to us. Stop joking.
You guys, you've tied with who?
Newcastle at number 3.
Yes. At number 3. So Tottenham at number 5, guys.
Definitely. So hey, you want to take the birthright away from us?
Maybe that's where you're going next, but it is what it is.
So number 1 against number 5, and the home team, Mr. Tottenham. Tottenham will be at Tottenham Stadium. They will be at home. In this fixture, it's always a hard one because the home team dominates. You remember there was a time we were looking at the fixtures, analyzing it. The home team always dominates when it comes to this derby.
Sure.
Right? This one being a derby that comes exactly at a time where Tottenham were on the verge of drowning, but then they picked up. Arsenal, this is their season. So this one is going to be hell of a match, because we are speaking about a person who was drowning and picked up, and a person who has been picking up, actually a person who has been good. So ladies and gentlemen, Tottenham against Arsenal.
London Derby, guys. We always know that we are always treated with bigger games whenever derbies are played. So London Derby, this is Arsenal being welcomed at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on Sunday at 19:30 at what's the time? 19:30 EAT time. So I feel like once again, as usual, the last match in the first leg, how did the game go? The match ended 3-1 in favor of the home team, who were Arsenal at Emirates. And as Pogba just highlighted to you, in this fixture, it's found the home team is always usually favored to win it. I don't know why, but traditionally that is what has been happening. But again, right now, Arsenal are faced with a different dynamics. Right now, they actually wasted an opportunity to extend their lead at the top of the table when they drew against Newcastle, a well-defended or defensive Newcastle. So they had that opportunity, but they bungled it. But it wasn't easy, because we all know Newcastle currently, they are a very nice team, and you need to fear them whenever you face them. Teams like us, Chelsea, will tell you what Newcastle are. So having drawn 1-1, they dropped 2 points, which made Man City to catch up with them and actually reduce the gap to 5 points. So which means that in this London Derby, they actually must win to extend that gap, considering that Manchester City also have a very difficult game against Manchester United. So on this day, they are playing knowing the results which happened on Saturday against Tottenham and against Man City and Manchester United. So the more reason as to why they really need to win to extend their lead. So this is a match which, I don't know, it's crazy. So I'll throw it back to you, Pogba. In this match, do you think that Tottenham have what it takes right now to continue with the history of winning at home?
Yes, Tottenham has everything they need, because we've been complaining about Tottenham being out of form. But then, boom, Hurricane came out with a brace. Son was on the score sheet. They thrashed somebody. Was it 4-0?
4-0, yeah.
Which is a good thing. That's the Tottenham we all know. I believe being on the score sheet has really motivated and has made Son to gain momentum. So, of course, Kulusevski is back. So we expect the front three of Tottenham. I don't know what's up with the Richarlison.
Still on injury. Yeah?
Still on injury. But Kulusevski, Son, and Hurricane, they have been very good, by the way. I hope the glue is back, the gel is back. All of them being on the score sheet, Harry Kane and Son, we expect Kulusevski to come up with the assets he always make. So Tottenham has all it takes. On the other side, Arsenal are just Arsenal. They have no injuries actually. Although they are very much, just like Man City, Arsenal are frustrated after losing 2 points last time in the league. They feel like it's a chance to widen the gap, but I believe another hell of a match.
Big match, right?
Very big match.
So, if you ask me, I feel like both teams have an equal opportunity to win in this match, but now the stakes are high because one team wants to extend the lead, the other team wants to win so as to continue being competitive and secure a spot in the top 4. So that makes it a whole different scenario and a whole competitive situation between the two teams. So having said that, I feel like Arsenal have a fully fit team apart from Jesus, who we know he's injured and out for quite a bit. But the likes of Saka had a knock, but I feel it's nothing of much concern. He's okay. He will play. Their captain Odegaard definitely very much there. One of the players whom I like, Martinelli on the flanks, doing impressive job. He definitely will be there. Thomas Partey is fully fit. At the back, they have no issue because they have somebody like Megales. The only issue I have with him, he should not be too emotional to get a red card because he's fond of that. And since this game will be a derby and a lot of stakes will be in it, he better be careful. So Megales is there. Of course, I know they might start Ben White. Tomiyasu might come at the maybe as a substitution, and of course Saliba, an impressive young man since he was given an opportunity, he's been doing his things. So I feel like it's going to be like that. On the flip side, the masked man Zorro, Mr. Son, he got the boost that he needed. He needed to score so as to elevate his spirits. Harry Kane with his brace, of course, continuing to encourage him because also he's in the race for the golden boot. And already the person who is the top scorer right now has actually put in some gap. I think it's like an 8 points gap or an 8 goals gap. So kazi ipo. So this is a match whereby I feel like when the rubber meets the road, it's going to be tight, and we need to brace up for a competitive match. So it's it's Conte versus Arteta. So who is who? Who do you believe is going to win? So straight to our predictions program.
Well, we are talking about the captain of England, Mr. Harry Kane. You've just talked about Gabriel and the red cards. Now this one is going to be one of those matches because when Harry Kane has the ball, you just don't do some stupid slight tackles on him. He's the captain of England. Either a penalty or a red card. You are not English tackling an English captain. Gabriel and the defense of Arsenal, be ready. This guy is Harry Kane. So I feel like there will be a penalty in this game. If Arsenal don't be careful with the defense, they should not let this man get into the box. But irregardless, Tottenham straight away to win this game 3-2.
3-2. Tottenham to win 3-2. This is going to be a big game, guys, as I've said. I keep on saying that because I know it will be. I don't want to twist my words, but all what I want to say is the form which Arsenal are in now, it's a crazy form. It's a form of their lifetime. Coming into a match, especially after dropping points and the way they've been playing, I feel that they're only coming in this game to redeem themselves. They're coming back to get the points which they dropped, and I feel like Arsenal are in this game to win it. I don't know what Musa will say. I know Musa is an Arsenal fan. He has he might have his own opinions on this match, of which if he had, ungetuambia tusikie. But it's going to be one of those games. So I feel like it's going to be a high-scoring game. If you hear 4-3 in this game, don't be surprised because it's going to be entertaining and full of goals. In fact, that's the margin I'm going with. So give it a 4-goal win to 3. It's going to be a competitive match. So if you are a fantasy lover, avoid defenders from these two teams because they won't serve you any better. So that's it. That's what I think. So
your prediction?
My prediction, 4-3. I'm not changing. 4-3.
In favor of who?
In favor of Arsenal. Arsenal to win.
Yeah, just a quick up, guys. We still have on the same we will have Chelsea play against Crystal Palace at Stamford Bridge.
Another London derby, guys, especially Chelsea coming to this after losing a streak of matches, and Potter out right now.
It's trending.
It is what it is. But the recent loss was against Fulham. They lost 2-1, in which João Felix, by the way, the new signee on loan, made a debut. He played well, but unfortunately he got a red card after a very dangerous slide tackle, and he will be missing 3 games, of course, for now. So Chelsea without him. Dennis Zakaria got an injury. As Pogba loves joking, it's official. Chelsea, we've now officially made a complete 11 squad of injured players. So
it's a very good squad outside, by the way.
It's a sad moment for Chelsea, but anyway, it is what it is. This is football. Let's see what happens moving forward. So as they meet Crystal Palace in the first leg, Chelsea won 2-1. So as they meet in this match, it's going to be tough. And I feel like Crystal Palace are coming for their revenge, but Chelsea on the other side, they're hurt. So I have no much expectation on this, but I'm giving Chelsea a chance to get a 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. I think I'll just go with the same, but this time I'll go with 1-1 draw. Let me say, okay, Chelsea might win because Crystal Palace are conceding too much right now. But regardless, this one 2-2 draw. Although anyway, 2-2 draw. I'll still go with 2-2 draw. Then Newcastle against Fulham. Newcastle will be at home. Both on form. Newcastle on form. Fulham on form. Fulham coming back from winning against Chelsea 2-1, against Newcastle coming back from drawing 0-0 against Arsenal. So with this one, I will go with the home team, though it's not an easy one, but actually I think I've changed my mind. Fulham have a very good midfield. I believe Mitrovic will be there. This one I'm going with a draw. 1-1.
Guys, Newcastle coming into this game after winning their most recent game in the EFL against Leicester. That acting as a boost for them, since they drew against Arsenal, but they actually made it right by winning in the EFL. So I feel like as they're going to face an in-form Fulham, a team which we all saw how they played against Chelsea, I feel like it's a game which is going to be tight. But at the end of the day, it will be hard to crack the defense of Man City, though Mr. Mitrovic will be back, of Newcastle, sorry. So having said that, I feel like I'm still going to stand with the Magpies at home. Newcastle should be winning this game by 2-0. This is a clean sheet. No, Mitrovic is there. 2-1. So give it a 2-1 win for Newcastle. So that should be it.
Yes.
So guys, I think that's the end of game week 20. It's a double game week, so we have other matches which we'll be bringing to you. But keep it the gatekeepers, because we shall be dropping all those reviews from next week. Otherwise, it's been real, and thank you so much for keeping it here. So until the next episode, I think it's a wrap for us, yeah? So take care, and beautiful weekend, and keep safe.
Definitely.
Nice time.